Happy weekend to you guys. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. Today I have some updates on the front of Ghanaian players and John PANTSIL, his comments on players who have come into the national team and what he thinks of the current Black Star squad. According to him, it's much more stable than the 2014 one. We'll have a listen to why he said that. But Antoine Semenyo is one of the players I'll be speaking about today. The latest on him, when we should expect him back from injury, and his transfer rumor talks. What's the latest on that front as well? Daniel KOFI Kyere as well. I'll be talking about him here. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before I begin today's video, I'd like to announce that we opened another channel. Yes, SF Sports. I got the feedback in the comments about let's make this channel about football, and then the SF Sports channel, which we have opened, will be about other sports aside football. Subscribe if you enjoy more than just football. We'll be talking about anything in sport, athletics, boxing, looking to expand the radar in terms of that. So if you're interested, it's the first comment pinned here. Young man here, he needs our help. As little as you can donate to Nana Kwame, a good friend of mine. I know his mother quite well. I just want to plead with you. He needs a surgery. He has a hole in heart and he needs your support. Nothing is too small in this respect, so kindly support through this GoFundMe link I will leave in the description as well. Without much ado, let's get right into it, and we'll start off from the camp of John PANTSIL, who has commented on the Ghana Black Star squad, which has new entrants in Kyere Williams and co. He's of the opinion that this is nothing new in the national team, and he welcomes them. He also talked about the stability of the team, saying that this squad is much more stable than the last squad that went into the World Cup. He says that it won't be a new thing to see players who recently joined the Black Stars make the team to the World Cup at the expense of those who played in the qualifiers. And the former Fulham and West Ham player insists Ghanaians should support Otuado and back the team he assembles for the tournament in Qatar. And our new players in Kyere Williams, Tariq Lamptey and Salisu are expected to make the Qatar team. It's up to him to invite players who will fit into his system and philosophy to make sure that he has the right philosophy going forward, PANTSIL said. So we now become the supporters and spectators. We cannot decide for the coach. If the coach decides to go with the players that played in the qualifiers or blend them together or go with the youth and experience, we all need to support him. That thing has been happening. Players play qualifiers and do not go to the main event, which is the World Cup. PANTSIL played for Ghana in 2 World Cups, 2006 and 2010, and it happens everywhere. You see players that play the qualifiers but don't make it to the tournament itself, and John PANTSIL here is saying that it will not be beyond, or it should not be beyond our expectation. It happens everywhere, and he feels we should just support the coach, which I've been reiterating here on this channel. I think it's great to just support the coach and see how best he can take us in this competition. He also talked about the stability of the team. He says that I believe the situation now is stable because you can see from when we played Nigeria here and the away game, the system has been put in place, and I believe that mistakes have been rectified. The FA and the board of directors have done well. The Ministry of Youth and Sports has also stepped in. He further advised the players and management should hold a meeting to explain each other's role at camp to avoid the 2014 incident from recurring. And so I believe that the players and the management have to sit down and agree on one thing, which is why they are going for the tournament and why they have to be there. They need to know all that, and I strongly believe we are not going to face the 2014 saga again. So you know what happened in 2014, altercation. Kwesi Appiah and the others had an altercation, and management committee members had altercations with players. It did not end well, and it ended with us exiting at the group stages. Nothing like that should happen. Rules should be clearly stated finances should be clearly sorted so that we go there and do the business of playing football, which is what we should focus on, according to John PANTSIL. My next story has to do with Antoine Semenyo. Well, fortunately for those who are asking, Semenyo is not back to 100% fitness, and the rumors about him joining Middlesbrough are not quite accurate. Yes, there is interest in him from Middlesbrough, but he is probably not going to look that way. A higher move into probably the Premier League is what Antoine Semenyo is looking at, but that will depend mostly on when he gets back to full fitness. So Semenyo is still not back to action. Team doctors and those who are helping him recuperate will give an update in the coming weeks on when we should expect Antoine Semenyo to get back to full fitness. Quite unfortunate he has been out for this long, but it is what it is, and we hope that he gets back playing football once again. He dazzled for the Ghana national team in his cameo role. A short time he had to show us what he is capable of, and he did that. A lot of you grew fond of him and you enjoyed seeing him, wanted to see more of him, especially in the two invitational competitions we played in Japan. Unfortunately, he could not make it due to injury and planning for his future with his club side. So Antoine Semenyo is still not back to full fitness. He is expected to be back, however, pretty soon. Talking about not being back to fitness, Daniel KOFI himself is still not back to fitness after securing that move to Freiburg. You know that KOFI's debut is being delayed by his injury woes. Debut for the German Bundesliga out with Freiburg gets more complicated and increasingly delayed due to a muscle strain. Now, the 26-year-old KOFI joined the Bundesliga side after a breakout season at St. Pauli. However, the Ghana international has not been training with the side and remains excluded from the side's preseason matches so far. The attacking midfielder has been given time to recover from an injury, which has delayed his much-awaited debut for the German outfit side. We have few injuries. Lucas Holler has broken his metatarsals. Daniel KOFI muscle tensed, and like Kimberly Ezekwem, he missed a few sessions. We have to be a little patient, and the boys too, coach of Freiburg said. The Ghanaian superstar bagged 12 goals and 10 assists in the Bundesliga 2 last season with St. Pauli. He joined Freiburg on a 4.5 million euro deal. Kyere is Ghanaian, who has debuted for the Black Stars, set to make it into the World Cup itself. So that has been it for today. Some injury concerns I look to raise here. Daniel KOFI's debut being delayed due to injury for Freiburg. Antoine Semenyo not back to full fitness. John PANTSIL on players that are not going to the World Cup being part of those that qualified. As all that hula baloo we've been having. He says we should support the coach and hope that he calls the players that will fit his system. That's the most important thing. Roles should be defined to avoid something like what happened in 2014 as well. Focus should be on playing football and doing well for Ghana. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.